Hi there folks, welcome back to Rich Reviews. So my latest film for you guys here now happens to be Till Death, and this is written by someone who's just happy to know, okay, someone made my screenplay into a film, and this is directed by a first-time director. And apparently what I come to learn about this film that's actually pretty amazing is that this was shot in Sofia, Bulgaria, and this stars Megan Fox as Emma, and she has had the most rotten luck as of late. Now, apparently 10 years ago, she was the victim of a robbery, and the prosecutor in that case helped put him away. Of course, she decided to marry him, and they have sort of an unhappy existence with each other. It's sort of that old Rodney Dangerfield thing of, oh yes, my wife and I were very happy and then we met. Now, of course, she is cheating on him with another guy who happens to work at the same firm as her husband. And they go out to dinner one night, and he tries to obviously patch things up with her. He gives her a necklace. She gives him Super Bowl tickets, believing that the Steelers will end up going to the Super Bowl, which he politely points out, oh yes, the Steelers are 4-12, they're not making the Super Bowl anytime this year, and apparently those tickets were on the 50-yard line. Hey, you can always give them someone else in that restaurant scene the Super Bowl tickets. Photography here to photograph Megan Fox is all well and good because Megan Fox is magnificent and radiant all at the same time. Sometimes I wish Megan Fox would just choose better projects or become a better actress in the meantime, because let's face it, I can think of maybe one or two films I've actually enjoyed her in. Other times she's just basically eye candy galore, and here she's a mixture of actually trying to act and eye candy galore. You know, her husband is like, yeah, okay, let me take you out to this cabin by the lake so I can patch up a relationship and yes, have sexy time in the process. Obviously, when she wakes up the next day in her nightgown, she's obviously handcuffed to him, and he, in one of the most FU moments ever, decides to kill himself right then and there. Now, most women, if they found themselves in a position where it was freezing outside, would largely just smash the husband's hand and then be free. But no, for the next 20 some odd minutes, Megan Fox lugs her husband's corpse around. So there's part of me that thinks to myself, is this a metaphor for the fact that Megan Fox was divorcing Brian Austin Green, and this was a way to be like, hey look, I can lug you around for the rest of my life, but no, I'm not doing that. And of course, the guy that she cheated with comes along, sees that everything that happened is like, why did you wash the blood off your feet? And I wasn't thinking, but the police are going to ask me that anyways. But then in the last 40 some odd minutes of this film, it's probably one of the only things that I can say, well, okay, this is kind of neat. The botched robbery guy who's out on parole and his brother come to the house, obviously, to kill her. And I guess the husband was like, yeah, you want to kill my wife? Go ahead. Half is nothing to crow about. The second half, okay, Megan Fox, let's go Kevin McAllister on the people's asses here. Apparently this is from Screen Media Films. Apparently they're owned by Chicken Soup for the Soul. And this is also produced by Millennium Films, and this is produced by a whole bunch of people who are just happy to know they finally got this film made. And obviously the guy who robbed the Megan Fox character is just psychotic. The brother is sort of a goofball character. Hey look, going out on a frozen lake, you know things are going to go down anytime that happens. So in the end, folks, Till Death, amazingly enough, I'm going to give this a subsequent weekend ranking because, hey look, if you want to watch something over the next couple of weeks that will catch your fancy, please watch this. So folks, Till Death, have you seen this? What did you think? Please put everything in that comment box below here, folks. As always, folks, like, comment, subscribe, and rid yourself of knowledge. I'm Michael Richard, Richard2 on Twitter. See you next time, folks. Yes, hooray.